If we're going with descriptions, by the way, Arton is, much as his picture shows, a dark-haired man with relatively tan skin, human, pretty much average height, and while he's not exactly wiry, he doesn't look athletic. Besides that, the familiar on his shoulder is a house cat-sized lizard with wings. You know, make your own judgments on that one.
Raviv, what do you look like?
Yeah, I'm fairly tall, but lanky, like a lanky, muscular frame with brown hair and with a streak of silver in it, with gold and amber eyes. Fairly young, sort of hard to determine, with a dark cloak on.
Okay. Layla, you walk into the tavern. Again, there's a little bit of a commotion going on with the different groups with their own devices.
She'll see that there's a lot of colorful types here, which is atypical of like a small town like this, and immediately assume she's gone to the right place. There's no way there wouldn't be different colored lizard people, humans. Well, humans aren't too atypical, but freaking elves, whatever this guy is. She'll kind of gauge them as she walks past, kind of just like judging their worth, but she ultimately will make her way to the bar. I about to say, like, she pulls out the flyer and like places it on the bar and says, "This the right place?"
Seems like it. Nobody really asked me about using the tavern for this, but... Yep.
So that means you don't know anything about what's going on?
Oh, there was a guy that got a room last night before everything else started getting here, so... Kind of assuming he's the one in charge of this. Looks over at the... Kind of looks like a beaver on the table. Again, just making a wood carving show.
Some sort of expedition, from what I've found so far, in the paper we have at least.
To a far-off ruins in the desert. Don't forget that good part.
Y'all...
Supposedly he's paying up front.
You lot of going to the desert?
That's what the flyer says,
Oh.
I believe. I don't really pay much attention. I saw the gold and I just sort of went with it.
Speaking of gold, any of y'all want to order anything?
I'll save it until after this guy shows up. If what he's asking for is a bit atrocious, I may need a few drinks.
Looks over at the other two.
What do you got in terms of meads?
Oh, well, there's this fairly nice honey mead from Coreland that we have. There's also, blueberry mead that came from Waymark. It's an island a little bit off the coast from it. Supposedly fairly hard to get, but my cousin makes the trip every now and then and brings some in. We also have a blackberry one, but unless you like something bitter, wouldn't really recommend it.
That sounds interesting. I haven't had that one before.
Alright,
I'll have
mead.
my usual.
What is your usual?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, just make it like some kind of cheap ale and simple food if they have food here.
Okay. Copper for you, he motions over at Alton, and 2 for you.
Of course.
He begins to pour the drinks. You know, if you're going out to the desert, well, I actually skirted about it in my youth when I was younger, and tons of snakes. You should bring something for poison if you're going out there.
Good advice. Thanks.
Yep. Definitely a lot of snakes.
It's a shame. I just ran out of supplies a couple days ago.
You weren't expecting the long journey?
Well, no, Warren just got into some trouble with a stinging nettled brush. Made some potions and ran out of alchemical reagents for antitoxins.
Well, at least you somewhat planned ahead.
Now, if you're looking to buy some supplies, I think that one dude, Ramocule, down at the bookshop, he probably has something.
You guys have a bookshop here?
Yeah, just, once you get out on the road, just, turn left, and only other building on the street is on that side.
Got it. Very good. Thank you for that. I think I'll go check on that. I'll wait till they're done with their table before I start trying to put it back together.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the guy I'm thinking of that's setting this up. I'm gonna go check in on him, see about how much longer it's gonna be before all of this. He motions out. I'll tie up.
Oh, and
Before
before
you
I do
go-
forget, Arton turns towards Revive, putting out hands. I'm Arton. Arton Mead. I come from Helmport.
Ah, Helmport, huh? I've never had the pleasure. Revive. I stick on my hand.
Quick handshake. Wonderful to meet you. If you're going out towards the desert as well, maybe we can. Well,
Well,
me
we'll
and Warren
see.
have had a little trouble keeping people working with us. Not our fault, of course, but it gets a little tedious. If this seems like a good place to find people who are more competent, though. So
Oh, it isn't usually this lively. All the goldsmen brought these guys in. I sort of gesture around the room. Ain't these ain't the usuals. Tell you the truth, I don't even know how much of them are going to get paid. It doesn't say a number of how many people he's going to hire.
I was curious about that. I was wondering how he exactly plans to. Does he plan to pay everyone? And would add up mighty quickly.
I have no clue, my friend. I live here and I just got the flyer and, I thought, why not? Why not?
Ah, so you are local. Good. Very good. Well, I'm heading off to that bookstore then. Take care.
Take care, my friend.
Layla will slide her chair closer to Revive and say, "Did you see all of these kind of like gestures towards like the various parties at the tables? Did they come in together?"
To be perfectly honest, I have no idea. I just woke up a few minutes ago. They were here when I got here. I assume they all came in with whoever they're sitting with.
Probably. As you might surmise, I'm after that job as well, and I need competent folks to team up with, and some of these don't exactly look the part, regardless of their capabilities.
And what makes you think I am? I give her a smirk.
I never suggested you were, but it seems you think yourself if you're going to play with words like that. She then offers a grin back at him.
Oh, I've been around. I've seen and done my fair share.
Perhaps there might be something of worth to us working together then. I'll leave the option open at that. Let's wait to hear from our employer first before we start making any hasty decisions.
It's all up to the boss, man.
Indeed.
Moment passes as you kind of went to your drink and your food just after that remark. Jonan comes back up. Looks like he's gonna be starting up the show in like 10 minutes, so, oh, your friend already head off to the bookstore?
Yeah, I take his blueberry ale if he bought it. Did he buy one?
Yes he did.
Well,
He
I'll
did,
take it.
and if it was there, he he took the mug with him if it was there.
That's one of my favorite mugs.
No! That mage, he took your mug. So, I don't know about that.
I'll bring it up with... just... He takes something from out underneath the counter, takes a swig. Honestly, don't care that much at this point. He leans against the counter a little bit.
Ah, come on, Jordan. You have to care a little.
Look,
Did-
I normally just have, like, some gnomes, some halflings, some gold from Loswell. That's typically my clientele.
Well, this benefactor seems like he has gold to throw around. Just charge him for everything.
Alright. Guess I'll start keeping a tally. He takes out a dagger and starts walking on the bar. 1 table, 1 mug.
And one bar. Don't
Maybe
forget
one
that.
bar.